Hey guys, today we're going to be working on a 1981 240D, but this will be the same process for all W123 chassis. Okay, so today we're going to be replacing this this little plunger valve. So on mine, you twist it counterclockwise and then you pull in and out. But when we do so, if you can see that, it spews fuel everywhere. So it is gone bad. I had to do this because of my previous video because I had to purge the system of air. So today we are going to replace this. So let's go ahead and get into it. Alright, I want to show you guys how I got this off. So this hose was zip tied to this AC line. This is AC. Oh no, it's power steering line, I'm sorry. It was zip tied to that power steering line, so I undid that zip tie. And able to move the fuel filter. This one is first one. Move it on top of it. And then I got myself a pair of pliers, and I put them on to where that way when I pushed on it, it just got tighter, and I just push and push and push. Now I just squish my finger, but once you do that, this can screw right off because they put the thread, like the hex for the bolt, is below where the hoses go in and out of this thing. See how low that sits. So we're gonna go ahead and replace this. So here's the new one. It's a Bosch. There's the part number if you need it. I'll link it down in the description, as I usually do. As you can see, the hex for the bolt is much higher up, so you can actually get a wrench on that. They thought it through after they produced the car. Also, this one's completely made out of metal, and you don't have to unscrew it. Just press it. This one you have to, there's a few steps to it. Just go ahead and put that one in the car. If you do get the Bosch, it does come with a washer, a crush washer on it. It does tend to stick to this whole yellow cap, but there's the crush washer. It does come with that, so that's good to know. Just go ahead and put this in the car. So the easiest thing to do is to take the crush washer and place it on top of it like that, and then very carefully start threading this in. That way the crush washer doesn't try to move away or slip off while you're trying to screw this in. And now that you have it as tight as it's going to get my hand, I have found an 11/16 wrench fits at the bottom of this one. So we're going to go ahead and tighten this up and see if it works. Okay, so I got this one snugged up. You will have to take this line off to get to it, otherwise you're going to be fighting it. I have a full tank of fuel, so this filter just pours fuel out of it. So what I did is I'm replacing this filter and this filter, and these filters need to be pre-filled. Well, not pre-filled, but you should prep them somehow. So what I did is I stuck this end into the new filter and just filled it full of diesel. That way when I go put it on, it's already full. And it also caught most of it, but not all. I still have a lot of diesel on the ground. I would suggest getting a splash pan. Now, if you notice on my vehicle, I have no normal metal clips. I have zip ties everywhere. So apparently, whoever changed this at some point in time said, hey, let's use zip ties every single connector on this diesel system. I mean, there's a zip tie, zip tie, zip tie, zip tie, zip tie. There's two zip ties on this line. I'm surprised those aren't zip tied. Anyway, so now if you're not changing your filters out and you're just changing this out, you're just gonna need a little catch can, and then if the catch can's clean, you can just put it back into the tank. But so now that we clean the area off and dry it off a little bit, you can go ahead and definitely notice there is no diesel pouring out of it, and I can see the fuel moving through this filter, so that is good. So in the next video I will be replacing this filter and showing you guys how to do that. See you guys next time.